for I have a plan to start streaming. Hello, everybody. Wait, did I set the thing to... I didn't set the thing, didn't I? It's probably, like, still on Clair Obscur. Pardon me. Oh, that's right, my coffee is over there. Coffee. Um... How do I get to the bloody stream manager? What does the stream info say? Yeah, it still says Clair Obscur. Let's go. Update available. No, I don't want update right now. I want the dashboard. Hi, Yobbo. How's it going? What does this say? There's a dialogue prompt on my other monitor, but I can't read it because it's too far away. Please restart your computer. Your MetaQuest headset may not work correctly until you do. Fucking go away. No, fuck you. I think my guy is a little low today. Add over. Hi, Yobbo. How are you? Oh, I've gone in the wrong direction. I'm having some troubles fiddling with my stream today because I'm doing an experiment on my stream. Doing well, you? Oh, don't even get me started. I'll be happy when all the Christmas stuff is out of the way, to be honest. Because it has just been an absolute schmozzle. I have had bad luck after bad luck this entire time. As an orange fox, an orange fox Ginyu giving you the look. Okay, sure. Yeah, I like this background. Chris did it for a puzzle one time, and I liked it so much. I was like, "Can you give me the picture for it?" You know what I'm thinking? I think the taskbar might be hiding the signature. Let me see if I can hide the taskbar. It's so fucking far away. Taskbar behaviors. Automatically hide the taskbar. Let's try that. So the way that hiding the taskbar now works... Wait, it didn't do it. The taskbar does weird things. Automatically hide the taskbar, yeah. I told it to hide the taskbar. Is like... What? So what? Like, are you going to hide it or not? What the fuck? It's just not. Oh, hi, Bex. How's it going? Are you having a good day? Because I am not. um, Today has been, it's been off to a rough start. I'll tell you that much. I need to get Clair Obscur running. I want to show the like signature for the artist who drew this stuff. Um, Give me a sec. I'm just gonna bloody well find the Hold on. My monitor is like pointing away from me, and it's like real difficult to read. Walked in on a skill issue. Yeah, sounds about right. Wait, you gotta wait until I get into the game. That's the part where I fucking am terrible at everything. Even just getting into the game has been a chore today. Um, um, let's take a look. See, I might actually have to. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna turn this off for a bit, and then I'll be back. Um, Wallpapers. There they are. Does it? Oh, it doesn't actually have a signature. Yeah, I'll show you. I shall join you, Yobo, until I have to go lurk. Fair enough. Um. Oh, now the taskbar's hiding. Oh my god, it wasn't hiding before, but now it is. I think the artist's name is in the thingy because I'm not seeing a signature like anywhere on this art piece, but it does say the Rogres. So there you go. That's the file name. But anywho, let us get the game started. Where's my fucking controller? There it is. Let's go. What the fuck? The taskbar. Why is the taskbar still here? Automatically hide the taskbar my ass. Taskbar behaviors. You know what? I'm gonna unautomatically hide the taskbar, and the taskbar disappeared the moment I did that. Ask him why he doesn't just squash spiders. He played a video last time. No, shush you. Final Fantasy 11, my beloved. No, I'm not playing. I'm not putting the song from North America on again. You've already seen it. I have to play the game today. The fuck is Steam doing? It's just like, yep, okay. Is it because the game is on in the background or something? Oh yeah. Nice to know that Steam just sits there. Um Nice to know that Steam just sits there bloody well loading in the background whilst I'm playing the game. Okay, let's take a look. See, apparently we've got no audio. What? Why have we got no audio? This has been nothing but skill issues since I walked in. Wonderful. What the fuck? What? Oh, I know what's going on. This is the skill issue I had before. It's the one where I tell the computer to actually output the audio through the capture card and not through its own speakers. Wrong output. Yeah, no, I have to swap it because when I use a computer normally... What the fuck? The mouse is not... Clair Obscur captured the mouse or something. I don't know. Okay, so that looks like you can hear it now. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's go. Let me know if the music's too loud or quiet. Yeah, we got music. The reason why is because I have to the reason why is because I set the capture to the wrong so when I'm not streaming, I put my the audio for the computer up to the computer speakers instead of up to the capture card. And I said, yeah, no, it's a bit quiet, is it? I can turn it up. I've had so many issues with things like this that I'm well acquainted with it. Where's Baguette outfit? You know what happened to Baguette outfit. You were here, right? Weren't you? I don't remember. Sorry, Yovo. I don't remember when you were here or not. Okay, let's do stuff. I completely forget where I was. I'm dressed like one of these thingies. Skill issue, you're a skill issue. That's my default response. Somebody tells me skill issue, I'm like, you're a skill issue. Okay, so I like explored this area. This area is so fucking big and convoluted. I remember I explored, I talked to these guys, I talked to this guy, helped him get his friend back. Earn yourself a trip to the arena. I talked to these people. You look like a Lost Boy reject. Yeah, no. You can go into the thing and like change the wardrobe, and I've just kind of been wearing whatever I got. Last time I was wearing a swimsuit. There's also the Baguette outfit, which wait, I can't like. There we go. That's how you see what's going on. So apparently I can't just like rotate my character in the menu, which is a bit odd. I never wore the suit either. Like the suit was just kind of here. But I like to wear the outfits when I get them. So maybe at some point I'll be like way late in the game, and then I'll maybe at some point I'll be way late in the game and I'll just wear whatever I feel like. But for now, I'm just grabbing whatever I get. Get French crayon vomiting. So he spoke to this guy with the bone disease. This guy... So these guys are like telling me I can't go into the tournament yet. So if we go down here, this is the place where they... no, this is the place with the guy who wants me to 9999 him in one shot. which I don't think is going to be possible for quite a while. Considering I dealt like 600 damage to him. Over here is the place where I could get mugged at any time, except so past this point I could get mugged at any time. But the thing is, so all the way back here, if I get it. Oh my goodness, like this area is so fucking huge. Like, I don't understand. Like, this one village is like an entire area in FF16. So this is the area that I actually got mugged. So I walked in here and I got mugged, but apparently no, that area over there is the area where I get mugged. I am so glad that there's at least a run button right now, because if I had to walk through this entire game at this pace, I would neck myself. But so the so if we go over here, see, I'm just trying to get my bearings again. I feel like I've been exploring this particular village for like 3 streams now. So I was getting over here. What on earth is this? I built all of this alone. I am classy, I am elegant, and yet they treat me like a monster. That's impressive. You're quite the hard worker. They will never understand. One day this place will be full of casinos, and everyone will listen to jazz. It will be alive to see that happen. This game won all of the awards for a reason, and it pissed off all the over-budgeted 80+ game companies. I have heard so many people glowing up this game, and I kind of understand why. As far as I know, I'm like reasonably early in the game still. Like I haven't even gotten a 4th party member yet. But the opening for this game was absolutely amazing. Like, talk about a great way to introduce me to a character and get me invested in a character before, well, I suppose, spoilers, but it doesn't go well for that particular character. It did hit hard. I was so sad. I was crying over that. Like, this game brought me to tears in the fucking prologue. I hate it. It's like the Up of video games. You'll have to excuse my voice today. I don't know what's happening. I've got some kind of, like, disease or something. It's a good old-fashioned good game. It's a classic AAA quality on a AA budget. What I like about it is that it's had personality. Like, hey, Expeditioner, do you like to gamble? Yes, let's go gambling. I knew it. I saw it in your eyes. If you're really the gambling type, you should be able to answer this correctly. I just figured you were Aussie. No, like, I don't know what it is. My throat feels coarse today, and I've got, like, my sinuses are all clogged up, and they've felt like that for, like, a week. And, like, I feel, like, I don't feel, like, under the weather. It's just my bloody voice is weird. Let's go gambling. Okay, should be able to answer this. Let's say every time I hit, I have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? Higher chance. What, are you some kind of statistics nerd? I think I need to say, I don't know. I don't care. Correct! Allergies, let's eat iron. What do you think Australia's red? No, this doesn't normally happen though. It's actually, I'm tempted to go get a decongestant, but, or a lozenge. Actually, a lozenge mightn't be a bad idea. You know what? I'm gonna go get a lozenge. Aha! They have returned with lozenge. It's an orange lozenge. Orange lozenge. Where'd I put the controller? It's up here. Now you're going to have to listen to me smacking on a lozenge all the time. Correct, it doesn't matter because it just makes things more thrilling. Yeah, that's what I thought he'd say. A true gambler at heart. Here, take this as a sign of our eternal friendship. Oh, I got a picto. May your battles bring you lots of excitement. What was the picto? Show me. Wait a minute, I picked skills, not picked those. So, roulette. Every hit has a 50% chance to deal either 50% or 200 of its damage. Interesting. Let's master it. There we go. Thus began Albert's sad descent into gambling addiction. Sorry, too late. Let's go gambling! Yay! I like gambling. In all seriousness, like, gambling has led to a lot of problems, and I don't like it. I'm just, oh, wait a second, when I walk up to these things, they light up. It's because he doesn't squash spiders that got him hooked. Why would I squash spiders? They're neat. And they may be scary, and I may be mildly afraid of them, but that's fine. These candles look like if I light them all up, then I'll get a prize. But no, they're just like, no, I only sometimes light up. I do love that there was a guy that was just like, that only gives me a picto if I say I'm bad at gambling. or I'm good at gambling, but bad at statistics. Fucking power saving motion lights. Over there is the you don't want to go there. An unbearable smell lurks away. Why, what's there? That daft old geezer's building a casino, gambling and stuff. No fighting allowed. Wasting electricity? It's fine. I don't have 3 computers running, and an air conditioner and an iPad and a preamp and I suppose a Wii U as well, all hooked up at the same time. It's fine. Games are cool, but no fighting? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? Makes me sick. Don't worry, I'm not going to puke, like, right now. Maybe later, though. People who are like, I hate this thing so much, it makes me puke. I think I'm actually going to puke. Drives me up the wall. Wait a minute. I encourage fighting, thank you very much. I don't care if my game has fighting or not. That was actually something a friend of mine posed a while back that made me really think about fighting in games. I showed him Final Fantasy VI and he played through it and he was like, yeah, it was cool and all, but it seemed as though all of their problems were solved by just, like, fighting people. And I was like, well, well, not all of them, but, well, and I was like, you know what, you're kind of right. Like, in that game, most of the, problems are just solved by fighting them away. Every day is Violence Day. FF6 is a game that I love dearly, and it's one of my favorite games ever. And it's been extraordinarily difficult learning to accept criticism of that game, because that game does have a lot of flaws. But the way I see it, if you really love something, then you got to accept that it has problems. What would you like me to... Oh, this is the guy... He's gonna fight. A life of fighting. Yay! Okay, so we're back here again. Gotcha. So this is the theater, and there was like some people playing some instruments and stuff. So we've kind of come full circle. I think that's about it. Kingdom Hearts is better. Shush you. Mr. I'll open the door to darkness and my friends are my power. Like, come on, man. At least FF6 is like FF6 has so much more to it in the story department. Unlike Nomura and his Nomoraness. Like, FF6, I love FF6 because FF6, I don't want to get into spoilers, especially since I know Bex wants to do like a retrospective. You questioning the word of our Lord and our Lord the Great Mortimer Mouse. No, the FF6's story does something that not a lot of games do, and that is take advantage of the video game medium to have it takes advantage of what video games do that movies can't. Years from now, spoil away, my dementia will clear it by the time I get there. Nah. I'm sorry, Bex, but this spoilers, the FF6 is a game that I will not be spoiling. I made the mistake of spoiling it to a friend once, a friend who had a particularly bad memory, and then when we went to play it, he completely remembered everything I said, and I was like, God damn it. Didn't he gonna sue you for thinking bad thoughts about them? Nah, FF6 is a game you should go in blind, if you ask me. You should definitely go in blind, and there's definitely nothing that you're going to regret from that. I really need to make an evil emote. All I've got is angry eyes and a boy kisser, so, you know, like, those are my options. Hi, Dogfather, how's it going? Sorry I've not been streaming all week. I was just kind of busy. And I was planning the same with this game. This is all spoilers to me. Doesn't matter. My trusty brain tumor will clear it up. It's fine. Like, no, Bex. This is a spoiler that people remember. It's okay, life happens. Also, you have a boy kiss remote? Yeah, it's right here. Like kissing boys, don't you? Okay, you may come in. Okay, let's go in. Oh yeah, that's right. I accidentally went into this area earlier and was like, what the fuck is this? They're all doing push-ups. Kissing boys, don't you? Don't tell anyone though. That one's a secret. So you're the warrior who demolished our ultimate sakapatate.
It wasn't that strong.
Wasn't that strong? I see. Well, you've earned my respect. What can I do for you? Are you chef? Yes, are you chef? I am indeed the chef of our village. The name's Golgra.
There's so many questions I'd love to ask.
So many questions I'd love to ask. Sakapatate, does someone have a seizure on the keyboard? Does doing push-ups do anything when you're a wooden puppet thingy? I assume it does. Maybe it does. Oh crap! I reset my web page thingy. It's okay. I'll just put on my top hat for a second. Okay, there we go. Wait, does the top hat get in the way of the chat? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Let's wear the top hat for a bit. The problem with the top hat is that I have limited reactions with the top hat because I have to render them all with the top hat in order to get them working.
We need to get to the paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humans still so obsessed with the paintress.
Others
Well, of course we're obsessed. And few of your expeditioners every few years, hard to keep track. Do you not have your own boat? How did you get here in the first place? Well, we had our own boat and then it got blown up. Hatrim makes you look like you have evil eyebrows. Yeah, I know, it's wonderful. Evil top hat. I probably should have just not drawn that part of the hat. But the problem is, if you don't draw it, it looks like the hat is just like plonked on top. It doesn't look like it's bending, and so it looks really kind of abstract and dumb and weird. So I had to. Oil Tycoon arc. Yes, all the money. Yeah. That's what Oil Tycoons sound like, right? Still a better story than Twilight, okay.
A white-haired man destroyed it.
Yeah, White-haired man destroyed it. So rich before his gambling addiction. So I had to take the top hat off to laugh. You could have an ear poke through the rim of the hat. I could, but the problem is top hat rims are not very wide. Also, I would just like to say that my super ultra wide monitor over here is askew to the left, and there is a framed thingy on the wall behind it that is askew to the right. So it looks as though the room over there is just toppling over. Saddest part was when he lost his hat in a game of poker. It keeps falling on. If I'm honest, it keeps accidentally falling on rather than falling off. Because what happens is I go to set it, and then I need to move or zoom the interface, and the top hat just so happens to be in the right place for me to accidentally hit it when moving the interface around. That's so, like, it's fucking dumb. When Hitman destroyed it and you survived, my respect.
You know him.
He attacked the village once. Some of us survived somehow. Okay. You have no boat. In that case, your best bet is Esqui. If you ask nicely, maybe Esqui can take you across the water.
SKA exists.
Yeah. Of course, Esqui lives not far from here. But only the greatest warriors are allowed through. You need a password.
Why?
Esqui is very friendly, but Esqui could also accidentally eat you. Esqui doesn't know its own strength sometimes. It would be irresponsible to let weaklings visit Esqui.
We already defeated
Esqui.
your ultimate sack of attack.
Add over. Why don't you place mirrors everywhere to create infinite monitors? Now that's using your brain thinker. Not good enough. You have to enter our legendary tournament to get the password. This is the gesture away. You will be fighting our legendary warriors. They are old, but it should be easy. Wait a minute. I'm excited. Let's see what you can do. Gotta lurk now, time to cook. Catch you later, Bex. Thanks for dropping by. Should start supper soon. Thinking of making pizza muffins. I had pulled beef tacos for breakfast today. That was fun. It's Tex-Mex time. It was, so there's a place that my local grocery store sells these soft tacos, but they sell a bunch of like pre-made meal snack type thingies that they make in the store, and like, so some of them are like rolls and some of them are wraps and stuff like that. And I went in there yesterday and they had a new one, which was this pulled beef taco stuff. And normally they have chicken tacos, and the chicken tacos are fine, but I was kind of getting sick of them. And so these pulled beef tacos show up, and the pulled beef tacos had like cucumber and stuff like that on them, and I was like, okay, I'll give this a try, and it was fucking good. I was amazed. Although I do question the idea of putting like pulled beef like on the taco, so that when you bite into the taco, you're like going against the like grain of the beef. Like, yeah, cucumber's good. It's tasty. I love cucumber. It's like one of my favorite vegetables. The hell is this shit? It's cucumber. Cucumber, pulled beef. I think there was cilantro. I think there was some sort of like creamy sauce or whatever on it. It was good. I liked it. It's not Tex-Mex. I don't know what it is. All I know is that I liked it. Cucumber on tacos? Yeah, it was fucking good. Why don't more people put cucumber on tacos? That shit was great. Like, it's one of the first times I've seen cucumber on tacos, and when I had it, it was awesome. I liked it. It was great. You should try it. Now I'm excited. Let's see what you can do. Oh, and you'll also fight the stranger. Yes, that will be fun. The stranger? It's like making a peanut butter and bologna sandwich. It's just wrong. He has no taste. Listen, I don't know about you, but if I ever sit here and turn my nose up at a new type of food like that, I don't know. I think that's just a sad way to live. Like if I say I had a taco with cucumbers on it, and you're like, ew, gross. Like, I'm sorry your life is so sad at that point. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I had it. It tasted wonderful. Common sense has left the chat. Tonight is sour cream chicken enchiladas with the side of lime rice and refried beans. Oh, nice. Sounds good. Actually, there's enchiladas that they sell at the Aldi that turn out to be really good. They're like pre-packaged ones that you just buy them and you put them in the oven, and those are surprisingly good, and they turned out to be better than the ones that you get at like other stores. Normally Aldi is like the cheap shit. Sister and I share queso and time tortilla chips. Hey, now I want to make tacos. Ever tried thick water? I don't know what thick water is.
The stranger.
Who's the stranger? Okay, enough talk. Go fight now. Do you want to go to the arena directly, or do you want to beat up a few gestrels around here first? Take us to the arena, please. That's the gestural spirit.
Lead the way.
Guess we have to enter the tournament now. Might have some Mayessa to make shells with. We don't have chips or pre-made shells. Just go to the store and get shells. That's easy. Whee! I can fly around now. Game has decided that now I'm playing as Lune. The tournament has begun. Find Luminosol if you want to sign up. Oh yeah, over here. You can find him over there. Oh wait, what? Over there? Who? What? This guy? What? Yeah, it is this guy. I would if my car wasn't broken and the wind howling with rain. Okay. I'm making chicken strips and waffle fries. Ah, nice. I like waffle fries. Waffle fries are so good. I was wrong. It's tater tots. Did you know that here in Australia we call tater tots potato jams? I like potato jams. They're good. It's such a nice term for them. Just combine them and make chicken and waffles. But why though? Potato gems, because, you know, they look like gems. They're little gems made out of potato. You munch them. It costs 5 cents. You get them at the store at the school. You want to register for the tournament, you're talking to the right Jestrel. So far, we've got sign-ups for 3 of our legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior, the Stranger, I believe. Did I mention the prize is a powerful weapon? So how about it? They're little tubes. What? No, they're not. Fucking... I think I may have fixed... By the way, I think I may have fixed my lag problem on the streaming computer. Because I think that legit just setting the computer to output 1080p instead of 4K is making it run faster. Kind of tater tots you got over there? They're little tubes over here. No, what? Hold on a second. Potato gems. So they're these things. They're little potato gems. See? Bird's eye potato gems. They're little tubes. They're so not tubes. They're gems. Potato gems. Like fucking if you look up gems. Like look at this. Like look at these ones. Look at this. They're like similar shaped. They're just little, they're gems made out of potato. They're cyclical and tube shaped. Well, they're really more like just kind of like, they're kind of tube shaped, I suppose, but they're really more like a little square packet thingy. You know, like they're a little bit round, but like so are gems. Gems. See, look at this. Like it fits like that or that shape very well. You know, like. Like, look at all these gems. If you just made them out of potato, then there you go. You got potato gems. I think that makes sense to me. Like, look at these. That looks like a bowl of gems if ever I saw one. Bowl of gems. I love how it's giving me a bowl of bloody generic M&M type kind of candies. Yeah, look at that. It's a bowl of gems. See, these ones look similar too. Think you need your eyes checked? No, I think that tater tots, like, what even is a tot? Like, a tot's supposed to be like a child. They don't look like childs. Tot meaning. Wait, no, tot meaning a very young child. Yeah, sure. These definitely look like children. You're eating children, Yobbo. They look like little potatoes. Well, no, potatoes look like this. Potato. And look, it's a bowl of potatoes. I suppose they do kind of look like little potatoes. I think that they look like gems made out of potato, though. So, there we go. Potato gems. Even Birdseye thinks that they're called potato gems. Now, if you want to eat children, then, for legal reasons, I will not continue this joke. Yeah, no. See, they look nothing like rocks. Birdseye is wrong. Birdseye makes them. What are you talking about? I think that out of all the people who would be an expert on potato gems, the people who make them will know what they're called. Obviously. Okay, back to the game now. I know what you're doing, Yowo. I know that you're trying to get more points to Bam Bam, but we're going to complete Expedition 33 today. Did I mention the prize is a powerful weapon? I think the prize is something else. I think this stranger is what we want. Oh, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Unfortunately, in the arena, it's one-on-one fights only. No worries, though. I'll sign you up as a team. Just decide before each fight who gets the honor of getting beaten up. So many companies make tater tots, lol. Not just Birdseye. Everywhere I go, I see potato gems. So, I don't know, man. I think that if all the stores ever call them potato gems, that maybe they're called potato gems. I think they should beat up whoever decided to call them gems and not tots. I think that tots is weird. It's like, what? Why would you even call them tots? It's like thoughts without the H. Skill issue, more like you couldn't see what you're looking at, so you decided to not call them gems. Gems are more fun because gems mean that you can put them in a Bejeweled game. And they use potato starch to color photographs, so it makes sense. Hi, Lemon. Have good luck. I'm just arguing about potato gems. I mean, what even is a potato tot? Anywho, you've distracted me long enough. No worries. All right, all signed up. Your opponent is one of our legendary champions. Bertrand Big Hands. Ah, I think I already fought that guy, didn't I? Who wants to fight? You know what? I'm gonna go with Lune today. Yep. Lune it is. I hope you're ready. Bertram Big Hands. Oh, he took some time to load in.
The storm is coming.
It looks as though trying to go for a weak point is a bad idea. I really wish I could hear the music better. Hold on. Let's turn off the air conditioner. What is with this music? Set you on fire!
I'll do it.
Counter! Oh, holy Jeebus, that did a lot. Not gonna lie, I'm not big on the I'm not big on the I'm not big on the fact that the counter on the fact that the time of action time quick time event thingy is so integral and deals so much damage. Thermal transfer. Look at all this AP I have. And he's dead. You won. Wow. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. I'm actually going to have a lot more fun time when I'm playing this in winter, because I'll actually be able to hear things better. Because the air conditioner gets really loud. I kind of have to turn it on and off in order to be able to hear things. But if I leave it off for too long, it gets too hot. Because, like, it was legit, like, 38 degrees yesterday. It was insane. Hearing things is overrated. I beg to differ. I think that being able to hear the music and the dialogue and stuff like that can make or break a game. My friend who was complaining about FF6 said he played it without the music on. And I was like, really? I was like, that's like the best part of the game. FF6 has excellent fucking music. And I'd show you, but I know what Yobo's trying to do, so no. Wait, so what? That was it? Dominique Giant Feet. Let's go with Mael. Rush. Okay, I've got Rush. Destroys shields. I don't really care about that. Spark applies burn, so let's do that. One. I went too early. So now I can swap over to Virtuoso Stance.
Okay.
Jumps down, and then he winds up and... I still missed it. I missed. Now that I'm in Virtuoso, let's per se for massive damage. There we go.
Let's dance.
Jumps down, winds up, and then See, this is why I don't like the... You know what? I'm just going to shoot you. I got AP. I can shoot. We continue. I do like that. No, it's so nice. No other enemy has ever figured out how to step back when you attack. So, you know what I like about this game? I like that at the end of the battle, it gives you like a summary screen, and you can't see it because I'm in the way. But when you finish the battle, it gives you a prompt that says, "We continue," right? And it's like X. It's like the X button is "We continue," right? They could have just made it say like confirm or close or something like that. But no, they made it say "We continue," which is the whole like catchphrase of the expedition sort of thing. And I really like that little detail, that it's just like, yeah, we continue sort of thing, rather than just being like, oh, okay, yep, confirm, victory, whatever, next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. Opponent is one of our legendary champions, Matthew the Colossus. He's gonna fight Gustav this time. Let's go. Gustav it is. I hope you're ready. Ah, I'm pretty sure I already fought these guys in the secret thingy. What do I want to do? Powerful. I'll if the target burns. I can use a thing to try and set him on fire, and it didn't work. But then I can use powerful to get powerful on myself. Dang it. I forgot which button was the parry button. Oh, but you're still hungry. Ah, I love but you're still hungry. That is such an awesome line in the Ted Woolsey translation of Chrono Trigger. Is when you go into the Enetron, like so many things in RPGs are like HP MP restored, right? And in Chrono Trigger, most things, like when you go up to them, it's just like HP MP restored. But in Chrono Trigger, in the future, they have this machine called an Enetron that does the same thing, and you walk up to the Enetron and you sleep in it, and it's like you feel like you got a full night's sleep, HP and MP restored, and then afterwards it says, but you're still hungry. And it's like the only thing in the game that does this. It just says, but you're still hungry. And it hammers in so bad that these people are starving and all of this sort of stuff. It's like it's a desolate, decrepit future. Everyone around you is miserable and starving and losing their hope and all of this sort of stuff. And they're like, and you go into the Enetron and it's like HP and MP restored, but you're still hungry. And I love that. It's so good. And then in the DS translation of Chrono Trigger, they had to go and ruin it by it's not totally ruined, but in the DS translation, in the DS version, when you use the Enetron, instead of saying, but you're still hungry, it feels the need to clarify the line, and it says, but you're still just as hungry as before. And it's so much less punchy, and it's like you really needed to, like in the original, it's implied that you were hungry to begin with because it says, but you're still hungry. It hits you. It's like, wait, it's like a, wait, I was hungry moment sort of thing, you know? Like, I didn't know I was hungry. What do you mean I'm still hungry? And then in the DS version, it's like, you're still just as hungry as before. And the thing about it is that by clarifying that, you're not really saying that the person is like starving sort of thing. What you're saying is they're just as hungry as before, and if they were full, if they'd just eaten something, then it wouldn't imply that they were starving. It's like, you're still just as hungry as before, but I was on a full stomach before, so, you know. I'm sorry, that one change in the DS version set me off. It's such a dumb change. It's not really worth getting mad about. It's just, I would recommend the DS version if they hadn't changed that line. I really would. Oh my god. I feel like I'm being so petty with that. I'm going to turn the air conditioner on again. Okay. I do like this music, by the way. It's nice. This game has had pretty good music so far. So I don't have any AP left, but that's okay, because I considered this. That's why I cast Powerful on myself. Oh, parry is R1, not L2. R1, not R2. I do appreciate this game, Actually, I do kind of want to still charge up my thing. The problem with Gustav's charge is that... Okay, he has like a fake out before he does that. The problem with Gustav's charge is that I don't have anything that charges quite enough. Just gotta use powerful and... use the oh my god! Like, see, this is what I mean! The parry is so powerful! It's almost like as if they knew it was difficult to pull off, and they were like, let's make it more powerful if they manage to pull it off. Like, I feel like they... Oh yeah, I can show you what I mean by the "you're still hungry" thing right now. Just a second. Not "you're still hungry," damn it. I meant to go into... That gets rid of my mic, sorry. So yeah, in the bottom here, it says, "We continue." It's such a nice little touch. It's like as if they played Chrono Trigger and then the thing said, "You're still hungry," and they were like, "Oh, we have to do something like that ourselves." You know? And I love that. I thought you meant it said, "We continue." That would have been a fucking masterful pun. Oh, actually, you know what's a really cool thing that does that? I'll see if I can bring it up. Give us a sec. Add. Oh, wonderful. Let's see if I can bring it up. Why is it not? There it is. YouTube. I think it was Nick Robinson. There's a short version of it. I don't want to watch the whole 5-minute version, I think. At least I thought that there was a short version of it.
Happy birthday! Hey, quick question. What is wrong with this picture?
Yes.
If you played Yakuza 7, something about this probably looks wrong to you.
Sorry, Nick, I'm not going to let you talk. Look at this. Look at this. See how in Yakuza Like a Dragon it says SMGA, right? That's what the menu items look like in Yakuza Like a Dragon. Hey, are you back? Okay. So in Yakuza Like a Dragon, they have these menu items, and this here it says SMGA, right? And this is actually a
I'll give you a hint. It's this.
This
is not the way it was originally. If you played Like a Dragon in English.
So the thing about this is what they had for like a beta build of the game. This is like from before the game released. And apparently what happened was somebody posted being like, excited to see it in English for the first time. By the way, not too late to change more to etc. or extra to make the menu options basically spell out Sega. And the lead on the localization team saw this and said, "Damn it, John." And so, if you take a look at the final version of the game, this is what we got in the actual game. is we got skills, etc., guard and attack instead. So in the actual final version of the game, we got Sega. This change was made like at the last second because of that tweet. And I am so glad for it. I love it. This is a wonderful thing. I'm so glad that it says Sega right now. It is when I first played the game, I was like, oh, that's so cool. The menu like spells out Sega, and I saw this video, and when I first saw the video, I was like, what do you mean SMGA? It says Smagar, and I was like, that's not Sega. What's wrong with this thing? And it turns out that yeah, they changed it at like the last second because of this fucking tweet. It's so good. I love that. Whoever did that, I love little tidbits like that. They're so fun. Wow, you won. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. It has been nothing but easy. We'll be fighting against the mysterious new warrior. I hope you're prepared. Otherwise, the prize will go to them. He's gonna fight. I kind of want Lune to fight. Good luck. Now, the one who single-handedly destroyed Osaka Patate to earn her spot in the Hall of Legends, the Stranger. Who's this?
Wait, that's...
Ciel?
Ciel?
What? How? You guys? You're alive!
Eh.
I was the only one left. I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
Humans, we're here to see some fighting. If you don't want to fight, we'll come down and fight
I'm
ourselves.
expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Oh, damn. How hasn't she been denumonted? Oh, wow.
Chroma is flowing.
Owie. Okay, so I've been marked. That's not good. Let's have a look-see. Let's set you on fire, Ciel.
Feel the burn.
1, 2.
I'll do it.
Ciel uses Rush. Ciel burns. Ow. 10 damage. Or whatever they call the Thanos snapping. Oh. Okay. Gains AP if target is burning. Let's do it. Not that I'll need the AP, but, you know, it's good to have. Demigorgon or Scarecrow, whatever. I won! I wonder what happens if you lose that fight. Lune decided to be like a Jestrel's offer the champion a special weapon. The I wonder Lune decided to become like an earth and firebender or
It really
something.
just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
Yeah.
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestrel who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Golga.
Yeah, Gustav didn't have such a happy landing. He may have woken up next to a waterfall and then, well, possibly seen, everyone dead. just a little bit. Um, just a bit of a sore topic, I suppose. Skill issue, no, Yovo. No. Do you want, we should play skills tutorial. Only accessible at this time. Oh, okay. Well, let's do it, because it's nice to actually know what I'm doing. If I'm honest, you know what would have been really cool? Is if they played CL's tutorial at that part in the tournament, right? It would have been so fucking cool if they made it so that rather than playing as Lune, you played as CL and it gave you CL's tutorial to fight against whichever expeditioner you picked. That would have been such a cool move. And what would have been even better is, like, you would have won the fight, but because they're an expeditioner and they join you, then you get the weapon anyway. That would have been wonderful. I think they should have done that. That would have been such a cool idea. Of course, it depends. I don't know much about CL. If they wanted to make CL look like a badass, then that would have been the way to do it. But if that doesn't line up with CL's character, I can see why they would want to do it this way instead. CL can consume foretell on enemies, okay? 10 max per enemy. Skills that apply foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume foretell generate moon charges, okay? Interesting. So, card stuff. CL's starting skills are Focused Foretell and Twilight Slash. Focused Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates 1 Sun Charge. Okay. Start by using Focused Foretell to apply Foretell and gain 1 Sun Charge. Okay, Focused Foretell. It also deals medium single target damage. Gotcha. Oh, it applies 3 additional Foretell if target has 0 Foretell. Okay. So that means we immediately get 5 Foretell. Dang it! Using Focus Foretell has given 1 Sun Charge and applied 5 Foretell. CL gets bonus effects while a Sun Charge or Moon Charge is active. Sun Charge gain 1 AP per Foretell consumed. Moon Charge gain 1 AP per Foretell applied. Twilight Slash consumes all Foretell on the target to increase its damage. It also generates 1 Moon Charge. Focus Foretell applies 5 Foretell to the target. Since CL already has 1 Sun Charge, casting Twilight Slash will give her back 5 AP. Use Twilight Slash to consume Foretell. Oh, this is... Hold on a sec. I might want to turn on the air conditioner again. Consumes all Foretell to increase its damage. It also generates 1 Moon Charge, yeah. Applies 5 to the target since CL already has 1 Sun Charge. Casting Twilight Slash will give her back 5 AP. Wait, so I get 5 AP because Foretell was already applied? But didn't it say I could use up to 10? Use Twilight Slash to consume Foretell. gain 5 AP and generate 1 moon charge. Okay. Deals low single target dark damage. 1 hit. Consumes or foretell to deal additional damage.
I saw your future.
I performed the counter. Now this is bugging me. What's the word for yearly death deported? It was the gommage. The gommage was the thing that was happening when was. I wonder what gommage means. Knew it started with D. What does gommage mean? What is gommage in French? It is French for erasing. Well, I suppose that explains it. I mean, like, that makes total sense. Like, a lot of this game makes total sense. Wait, this game is French? Yeah, it's French. What did you do? You fucking... Well, this game is French. Like... I never would have guessed. The start of her turn, if CL has both moon and sun charges, she consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns. During Twilight, CL applies double foretell. Okay, the maximum amount of foretell per enemy is increased from 10 to 20. Okay. Damage is increased depending on the number of sun and moon charges consumed. Okay, try to make the best use of Twilight to maximize foretell application and damage. So, if I use Focus Foretell, that's going to bring him up to 5. I'll bring him up to 10, actually. Dodge. Dodge is easier, and that means I don't end the tutorial early. And then, so Twilight Slash will consume Foretell and deal additional damage. So let's do it.
I saw your future.
1, 2. There we go. We continue. I wonder what it says in French. If it says we continue or if it's like translated as differently. Hello. You return as champions. Well done, well done. Okay, then you're ready. The password is... Get out of my way!
The password is get out of my way.
Very gestural-ish.
Yeah. Esqui's nest is east of the village. Saniso guards that path. Shout the password as loud as you can and Sanismo will let you through.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Okay. Try not to die too soon.
Positivity is so heartwarming.
One more thing, we've opened the back door for you. It'll be easier to come back and visit us.
Thanks, Chef.
Leave. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good chance for some diplomacy. Really? A jewel? Do you have a death wish? Oh, CL has not very much health right now. Let's go. Mael doesn't have a lot of good healing options. But also, Mael has the highest level right now. Let's go Mael. So it'll be fun, but easy. Okay. Golgra. Oh well, that didn't quite go so well. Well, as one would expect. Bye. Okay, well, I guess at some point I'm gonna have to come back and challenge her to a duel again. I can't talk to anyone else in here. Oh. But I do have another expeditioner now. Look at this. And they also don't have a silly costume to wear. We're gonna have to remedy this. Okay. Oh, and like no skills or pictos or anything. Should do some push-ups with them. Gain shell if fighting alone might be good because just in case. 100% critical chance while fighting alone. Yeah. Let's give them something that's a... Oh, this one hasn't been mastered yet. 50% increased critical chance if health is below 30%. But also Sun Boost, 30% increased damage on stun targets. I actually have a few Pictos that I need to master. So let's go with Stun Boost, and rather than Last Stand, let's go with Critical Moment. And Attack Lifesteal, recover 50% health on base attack. It's actually not a bad one, but I'd give up just about everything. What gives Attack Lifesteal? So Mael has that at the moment. Sorry, not Mael, Lune. Lune has that at the moment, which might make things easier. Albert is concerned. Yeah, I just noticed that. Man, I could go for a nice cool drink right about now. Am I able to run the ad? The ad starts in like 7 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna go get a nice cool drink. I will be right back. And I'll set the ad to go off too. Add oa. Oa add oa. Ooh. Okay, wait, why is the game not picked? The game hasn't been focused. What's going on? There we go. Focus the game. Game ooh. Okay, what was I doing? Protecting last stand. I was contemplating attack lifesteal, but I didn't. That being said, I can just be dumb. And apply attack lifesteal anyway. Let's just go for like a bunch of smaller things. Critical burn, extra AP, extra dodge, gain rush if fighting alone. A lot of these are fighting alone ones. Staggering attack. Let's just go for counterattack damage. Put everything into luck, yeah. Wait a minute, it said I have a 1 left, so let's do that. There we go. I could so optimize these, because staggering attack. Protecting last stand critical, solo fighter. Everything's like if fighting alone. No, let's go for increased counterattack. 3 AP upon killing an enemy. That'd leave me with 2, and although I could just like staggering attack and solo fighter. There we go. Gaston there looks like he's so over everything in his so over everything in his wide shot. He is. To be honest, after what he's been through, I'd be so over everything too. I love how it's like how CL is just like serious looking over there, and Mael is just like serious looking over there, and Gustav is just sitting here being like, is just like, what's going on with my life? Meanwhile, Luna is just like, I am the height of fashion. Give me some end of mode vibes right here. Just be like, oh, capes are so last year, darling. Okay, let's take a look. See, well, we get to play as CL now. I was actually wondering who the 4th expeditioner was going to be, because I had no idea. Where do I go though? They said that the back door was opened. To make it easier to enter and leave or something? It's supposed to go over there. Oh, I see. Nice to know. Not that way, the other way. Oh, I see. Mael has 3 points. Let's put it into luck. Yep. Okay, just because you said that. Oh, geez. Oh, geez, Louise. We've got a lot of points. Well, B. But like 15 points into that. Put like 10 points into that. 10 points into that. 5 points into this. and 5 points into that. How's that? That feels like an even spread. It's probably not a great pick, but I basically just favored the thing that the weapon favors. Defense 77. I feel like the health... I kind of want more health, though. I think that works a bit better. Well, let's see. If I go for less health, and that's almost 100 less health. But if I go for extra agility, then that still increases my health. It increases my health by 1. Oh, I know it doesn't. I just thought it did. Don't need health if you have luck. No. What? The game's like bugged. Like, cause it's highlighting health to say that health. So when I go over it, it's like, oh yeah, like, attack power, speed, and defense are highlighted. But then when I change the point count, it says that health and critical rate are affected, but they're not. So the only thing that affects health right now is vitality. And vitality doesn't affect anything else. Yet the game's bugged. Unless it's supposed to do that, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't doing that earlier. So the only thing... So the luck here increases my attack and speed. Probably just the paintress messing with things. I don't know, maybe. 0 points available for the rest of these. Learn skills. Mayel has the option for a skill, apparently, except not, because it's 1 skill point. You can't say I've got a new skill to equip when I've only got 1 skill point. Like, yeah, okay, I gained a skill point, but you don't have to, like... Fucking stupid-ass nonsense. Why does everyone have flags? Except for CL here. There's no flag next to CL. Okay, let's take a look-see. CL has 14 skill points available, which means that I can do quite a bit. This is quite literally a skill issue, yeah. So... that means that I can approach from both sides and then go into the middle. Now, if I go up, then I deals dark damage to all enemies, consumes all fort health for increased damage. Or I can approach from the other side and get final path, which deals extreme single target damage, applies 10 foretell and can break. Or I can detour and go down here. So I can just make one side go for this, and then one side go for like this. Let's see. Deals medium single target damage, uses weapons element. Man, I wish I was better at this kind of stuff. I much prefer when the game kind of has a skill tree laid out for me, like Final Fantasy IV does, because that works so much better. Because I'm so bad at planning skill trees. I'm like, I'll take a look at it and be like, I guess I'll go in this direction. And then it turns out to be something that's completely useless. And then I have to pivot. Which I suppose is what the recode is for. But recodes are... I wish it wasn't a consumable. I wish it wasn't a limited consumable, because in Final Fantasy 16, they just let you press a button to reset and then change your skills, you know? And that was good because it meant I could experiment. And yeah, it meant that I could just reset my skills and invest all my, like, stuff into the specific skill that I wanted. However, Final Fantasy 16 encourages you to do that. It's like, yeah, sure. You know, like, why would you need to invest in skills that you're not going to use? You know, like, why would we force you to keep skills that you didn't want? What we want you to do is we want you to make a build using your skills so that you don't feel like as if you've wasted your time investing in other skills. And if you want to just reset and then rebuild from the get-go, you know, switch off skills to gain those points back, then let's do it. Why do we want you having learned skills that you're not gonna use, you know? And I like that. And then people shit over Final Fantasy 16 all the time. I hate it. I love that game to bits, and people are like, "Oh, I didn't like it. I didn't like the rewards for doing quests were awful." I'm like, "What are you talking about? The Final Fantasy 16 has some of the most creative and interesting quests I've ever been on. I never cared that the bloody item wasn't what I wanted it to be from a quest, because the quest itself was engaging. It was fun to do the quest. Why do you want your game to have, like, are you so used to playing games where you skip all the dialogue in the quest just to get the item? Like, come on. I know that the internet is vapid and sits there and is all like, oh, well, why would I'll skip the story to get whatever item. Like, it's better to do this because you get this item or whatever. Like, in Final Fantasy 16, I will stand firm by the fact that the quest itself and the dialogue from the quest is a worthy reward. Like, I enjoyed the storytelling and the world building and all of that shit in Final Fantasy 16 way better than, like, any Final Fantasy for the last, like, 10 fucking years. It's insane. Like, I say any Final Fantasy for the last 10 years, like, as if more than 2 Final Fantasies came out in that time period. Like, Final Fantasy 16 is an excellent game, and I like it. It has its problems, sure, but, like, if I wanted dialogue, I just attend a work meeting. Shut up. No, the quests themselves in Final Fantasy 16, I enjoyed the fuck out of those quests. I'm so used to quests just being, get this, and then you go and you get that, and then you come back, and the guy's like, oh, thanks. Like, and some quests have like a twist where it's like, oh, there's mountain lions in my basement and all of this sort of stuff. Or you go to get the thing and it turns out, no, I shouldn't give the thing to this person because they're evil or something. What I liked about Final Fantasy 16 was that Final Fantasy 16 actually, like, gave a shit about world building with its quests. And the majority of the quests in Final Fantasy 16 actually, like, develop the characters. Like, you learn things about the characters that you're involved with. It's not just some random person with mountain lions in their dungeon, in their basement. It's like I go to do this thing and then I end up learning so much about the characters themselves and about how they interact with things and how they deal with things and oftentimes so I'd say the majority of Final Fantasy 16's quests are not only do the majority of them have actual like proper twists, which I found was amazing. It got to a point where I was expecting the quest to have a twist, but there was some quests where I was just where I was just like faced with like proper moral dilemmas and things like shocking events happening that I just wasn't expecting and having like extra dialogue bits, not dialogue bits, like having extra features of the game just kind of hidden behind these quests. Like in Final Fantasy 16, you have to do a quest to get the Chocobo. It's like a side quest. If you don't do that side quest, you can full on just complete the game without the Chocobo. But most people did that quest and then got and unlocked the Chocobo from that quest. And like there's things like that. It's like a full on like aspect of gameplay of the game that's just optional. It was like it was like what other games have the reward from a quest be like a full-on like fast travel system? Like that was so cool. And people are like, I only got a potion from that quest. And I'm like, on top of that, like it was such a cool story behind that quest. It was like, this was like your Chocobo from your childhood that like escaped and ran away sort of thing. And and it's now protecting like this area of the thing and being a problem for the humans. And then you find it and you're like, wait a second. It was so cool. I loved every second of that game. I want to go back to that game and play it again. That's how good that game was. And then people come by and they're like, oh, I didn't really care about that. And I'm like, fuck you. And then same people who would tell me the Final Fantasy VII Remake was good. I'm like, if I had a choice between FF7 Remake and FF16, I would take FF16 in a fucking heartbeat. Because FF16 doesn't shit all over my childhood. FF16 is someone else's childhood. Like, I'd wager there are kids who play Final Fantasy 16 and are like, this is my jam. This was like the game that got me into gaming and stuff like that. And they're gonna fondly remember that game for years to come. And Final Fantasy VII Remake, on the other hand, all the people who enjoyed it when they were younger hate it, and all the new people are confused about it. But hey, that game forces me to do side quests that give me rewards that I suppose are super useful or something. I don't fucking know. All I know is that game had a lot of singing in it. Like, seriously. So what thing? So where Final Fantasy 16 succeeds and FF7 fails is that FF16 starts from scratch, right? It has its own story, its own battle mechanics, its own systems. It feels like a cohesive vision of a game. It feels like a complete whole. Albert hates music, noted. No, I love music. I just hate that. So FF16 feels like a cohesive whole, right? There was never any point in that game where I was like, what the fuck is this? This is just a disjointed mess. FF7 Remake took a game that was a cohesive whole and then that had a consistent vision that was very well executed upon and kind of tore it to bits and looked at every single aspect of it and said, how can we add extra to this, right? So in Final Fantasy VII, you would visit Cloud's house in Nibelheim, and you would speak to the person there, and it would be some random NPC who basically tells you, what do you mean this is your house, get out? And that's it. In the remake, they made it so that the moment that you go in, this NPC was such a beloved NPC that they had to make it so that, when you talk to them, they're like, I love to sing, and all of this sort of stuff, and and they start singing, and they try to make it such a neat detail that she sings like the battle music theme, like she'll be like, when she sings, the tune is like da na 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 sort of thing, like the music, but the problem with it is that it's like one, this NPC never sung in the first place. Two, this NPC was really unnoteworthy. It wasn't anything anyone really cared if you updated or did anything with. And three, by making it so that this character now has their own side quests where they sing and they do all this extra stuff, you are effectively just kind of completely changing the tone of what happened in the original game. In the original game, it was simple. Someone had replaced your mother in your house, and they want you to get the fuck out of the house, and it makes you feel like things are unsettlingly off and all of this sort of stuff. In the remake, it's like, yeah, let's go on a fun adventure to find all the cats and the instruments and then put them together and then sing a song. And it's like, what? Like, that's not, that goes completely against the tone of the original. In Final Fantasy 16, I never complained about something going against the tone of the original because Final Fantasy 16 was the original game. It's like it can do whatever the fuck it wants. It's not trampling over something that I enjoyed 20 years ago, you know? Whereas FF7 Remake has this problem. And the thing about 7 Remake is that 7 Remake isn't necessarily a bad game for adding all of this extra stuff. It's a different game for adding all of this extra stuff. And whether or not you like that different game depends entirely on the person. And some people really like the gameplay aspect and couldn't give two shits about the story. But the thing is, FF7's, the original game's strength was its story. No one was playing FF7, the original FF7, to have an action-packed, crazy-ass adventure with all these mechanics. Oh, the mic got real quiet, did it? The cable is dodgy. Sorry. Is it? No, it's still real quiet. What's going on? That might. Okay, there we go. It was the other end of the cable. Thanks for letting me know. I think the cable might be busted. I do have another cable, but I think I already swapped them, which is concerning. But so FF7. So the thing about FF7 Remake is FF7 Remake is a remake that basically, it introduces new action mechanics. It basically tries to have its cake and eat it too by having having turn-based and action mechanics at the at the same time. As a matter of fact, FF7 Remake as a whole is kind of like trying to have its cake and eat it too, right? it So what FF7 Remake does is so it tries to be like this hybrid between turn-based and action, right? But also what it tries to do is it tries to basically it feels like as if somebody came by and was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we added this and if we added that and we added this? And so they add all these extra aspects around it, and they make every little thing from the original game so extra that it actually ends up altering the tone of the real game. So if you have to pick on Destroy the Rest, which FF game is the best? It pains me to say it, but Final Fantasy IX. I love Final Fantasy VI to bits, but 9 is the one I'd pick if I had to destroy the rest. Because 9 has so few problems. And that's what I think about it. Like Final Fantasy IX has excellent music. It's got excellent storytelling and excellent character development. The villain and the heroes are all very memorable, very well designed characters. It pays homage to earlier entries in the game whilst also being a unique entry in and of itself. It has some excellent set pieces. Its battle mechanics are extraordinarily well refined. There are very few like aspects of the battle system in Final Fantasy IX that don't mesh well. Like the entire game is extraordinarily well balanced. The battle systems are easy yet robust. Simple yet robust. So like you don't end up with like a million systems. In FF9, it's basically you have the standard equipment system, which is I think it's either 4 or 5 pieces of equipment. I think it's 4 pieces of equipment, and then an ability system, which works a bit like the way it does in Clair Obscur here, where it's like you gain ability points and you can equip whichever ability you feel like. But the thing is, but on top of that, so most of the abilities in the game are like useful in some manner, and not many of them are useless, and not many of them are overpowered. So you end up often having a very even spread of abilities that you use over the course of the game. But also like the graphics look surprisingly good. It pushes the PlayStation 1 to its limits in all the best ways. And it's it has some really neat details and really neat fun side things to do and stuff like that. Most of the side quests in that game are just, not only are they fun and well written, but they usually give you good rewards. And just overall as an experience, that game is a masterpiece. It is like, it just hits the nail on the head so well. And like its theming, when it comes to the writing, the theming is on point. The character arcs are on point. The events that happen throughout the game, like they're memorable and they hit you and all of this sort of stuff. And like, so I could praise that game all day, sort of thing. it also has some really neat mechanics with the there's like an active time event system that shows you what's happening on different areas of the game whilst you're playing through the game, which is really nice. And like I can hardly find a fault in that game. However, there are a few faults. Some of them are the fault of the game, some of them aren't. One, probably the two biggest problems with that game is first of all, the loading times, especially in the PlayStation 1 original, are atrocious. That game takes 14 seconds to load the battle screen. If and it's amazing that you don't like you notice it, but it's amazing that you don't notice that it's actually 14 fucking seconds. It is insane. And because they disguise it so well. Like Final Fantasy IX's battles, it fades to black, and you can tell it's kind of already loading as fast as it can from that point because it fades to black and then it sits there for on black for about a second or two. And most people think that's when it's done loading, but no, Final Fantasy IX, like it loads everything in a specific order. It loads the environment first, and then it has this sweeping view of the environment, and then it loads the characters next, or I think it was either the characters or the monsters next, and so it only shows what it's actually loaded, and you can kind of see that certain aspects haven't loaded yet. I think they show the enemy first, and then it lands, and then your characters load, and all of this sort of stuff, and you can kind of see it coming apart at the seams, but they mask it surprisingly well. I would love it if they fix the loading times, or if there was a patch to make the loading times quicker. However, I kind of feel as though it would interfere with the flow of the game. The game is designed to work around that 14-second load time. I kind of think that it's that it would ruin the flow of the game if you were to just tell it to speed up, because it would load like instantly, but then you'd still have to watch it like show you the enemy and do all these sweeping motions for the start of the battle and everything. So I don't think it will really improve that much. But the second issue with the game is the art style. The art style is very divisive. Lots of people don't like it, lots of people do. Personally, when I was younger, I hated it. I thought that it was the worst thing ever. I was like, oh my god, this is such an ugly looking art style. But the older I've gotten and the more mature I've gotten, the more I look at it and I'm kind of like, you know what, this isn't so bad. And I was like, I'm kind of like, I've warmed up to the style quite a bit because I can kind of show you a bit of it, I suppose. Um, oh my goodness, can it be a lower resolution image? Um, FF9 cover art. So let's pull this out and bring it over here. So this is what the art style looks like in Final Fantasy IX. And it's kind of weird. It has this evilous-y Final Fantasy 11-y kind of looking art style where they kind of have these weird proportions where they kind of have these weird looking short and stubby-ish looking arms and stuff like that. Chibi art, yeah, it kind of looks like early 3D and stuff like that. And a lot of people just really don't like this art style. Like here's what they have for the characters on the album art and stuff like that. And it's like FF9 art. Huh? I'm gonna end up with all these different like artists. So this is like what some of the in-game pre-rendered graphics look like and stuff like that. And for some people this really doesn't gel. And I can totally understand. So they have like these portraits in the menu that are really there they all are. So interestingly enough, so one thing that you have to keep in mind with playing FF9 is that they changed Freya's portrait. They also changed Freya's portrait, and it kind of, I don't know, I don't like it as much. So Freya's portrait looks like this in the PlayStation 1 original, where it's like this front on view, and I think it looks really kind of brooding and all of that sort of stuff. Portrait, which I feel matches Freya's personality, and they've come by and they've just been like, nah, let's do like this side on one, and I don't know, it doesn't quite hit the same. Um, Look at all these bloody shenanigans. But I think that I don't know, the game's art has grown on me because it just I don't know, it's got this level of polish to it. Just because it looks odd doesn't mean it's not it doesn't mean it's not a polished product, and I think they did a really good job. Sure, like you look at Final Fantasy 7 and look at this, like Final Fantasy 7's art is absolutely stunning. Like I think that they did an excellent job with FF7's portraits. But I don't think that they did a bad job with FF9. Like it's just a different thing it's got going for it. Like FF9 just has this early 3D pre-rendered kind of fantasy style looking thing, whereas FF7 kind of has this more, I don't know how to put it, like hand rendered anime feeling kind of characters instead. Um and that's like a really I typed in Moenu art style. I bet if I look at like FF FF9 art style, uh there's probably somebody being like, I don't know, I didn't like it, or it's terrible. No, I thought it was absolutely horrible, and I still do to this day. I don't know, man. FF9 has some really good art. I'd love to do a playthrough of FF9. Um, especially the PS1 version. Like some of these pre-rendered backgrounds can look really nice. Um, and they look even better when they're rendered properly via CRT filter and all of this sort of stuff. Um, like for a PS1 game, it looks absolutely amazing if you ask me. Especially especially since it's using pre-rendered graphics. Yeah, this looks more like an upscale version of the game, like the PC version or something. Um, and this kind of art style is it's like either you like it or you don't. And it's and this is and it's kind of just grown on me. It's a very unique art style, and I think that I think that they landed with it. I think that it's good. Um Look at me crapping on about Final Fantasy 9. Oh, I love this scene. This scene is really cool because you get to like of course it's been ruined by the fact that the background is low resolution pre-rendered and the characters in the foreground are being rendered at like with like 4K 3D graphics with low poly models, so everything looks sharp and pointy. But it's a very good game. I highly recommend it. Fucking Burmecia was a wonderful. Burmecia's probably my favorite town in the game, especially considering what the events that take place when you get to this point in the game. FF9 knows how to end a disc. Let's just say that. I still maintain that there's an art to having disc endings and stuff like that kind of got lost when we moved on from multi-disc games. And Square absolutely nailed it with Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. They knew exactly how and when to end a game disc. Spoilers for FF7, but a certain character may or may not become a skewer, and then the game's like, right, that's it. This is where we're cutting to the next disc. This is where the disc ends. So it gives you time to soak it in and reflect and be like, what just happened? You know, like FF8, the end of disc 1 is just wonderful. The set piece that leads up to it and the events that happen, kind of what happens is your main party member gets there's this whole thing with this operation with trying to murder someone and you do all this stuff. I wonder if I could find a video of it. FF8 Squall drive a car. Let's see if we can find it. I don't really want to do a YouTube then. FF8 Squall drive car. I kind of want like the entire version of it. The part where he's like, screw you, and he hops in the car and then drives off and then is like, yeah, let's fucking go. I'm just going to drive to my doom. And he jumps and then he fucking... It's just all like... Dun, dun, dun. This fucking... This simp over here, is just like, yeah... Just like, oh yes, I guess you're here or something. And so what I really like about this is, so the reason why Squall jumps off and jumps into the car is because there's a part where it's like, can we find it? There it is. So they're trying to murder this lady, right? Oh, it's in fucking widescreen. They're trying to assassinate the sorcerer person. And we're just sitting here doofing about in this area. I do love that you can walk around during some of the cutscenes too. It's such a neat little detail. They didn't have to do that. So we locked her in the Arc de Triomphe here. Speaking of French games, it's just like, I can't do it. The pressure's too much and shit like that. It's like, I know I try to act cool all the time, but I'm not that cool. And Skull's like, just shoot. It's like, I don't care if you hit or not, just shoot. It's like, I can't, damn it. It's like, calm down. Everyone's waiting on you. Don't care if you miss. Whatever happens, just leave the rest to us. It's just like, okay, I can do it. It's just a signal. Pshing, sort of thing. And he's like, God damn it. It's like, oh, it's up to you now. It's okay, your aim was perfect. And it's right, his aim was perfect. And then Squall is all like, yeah, no, instead I'm gonna fucking these people all dancing, and then does it actually have? No, it just ends here. Why does no one do these cutscenes justice? Like, I swear, like, you gotta have the whole thing. You can't just stop it where the important stuff happens. My God, guys. But yeah, so after Irvine fails to hit, Squall just jumps into the crowd and just steals a car and is like, right, that's it, I'm just gonna attack her myself. And what ends up happening is you go and attack, and it's like a boss fight and all of this sort of stuff. Skull Ice. So what happens is Adia's all like, nah, you know what? I'm done with this shit. It's like your assassination attempt. Just fuck you. It's like, no. And she's just like, no, you're dead, mate. And then Skull's just like, okay, well, I guess I'm falling down here now. And then it fades to black. And at that point in the game, it's like, please insert disc 2. And I'm just like, fucking wow. That's how you end a fucking disc, I'll tell you that much. Like, oh yeah, you know, we have this whole thing with the assassination attempt where he tries to shoot her, and then Cloud jumps in the crowd and drives towards him, and then you fight, and then he gets stabbed in the chest, and then it's like, right, that's it. the end of disc 1. It's like, it's so good. Meanwhile, other games are like MGS disc swap. Albert sounds mad. Watch Metal Gear Solid's disc swap. This guy's faffing about. I suppose you do need the chaff grenades. Watch this. This is how Metal Gear Solid 1 swaps its disc. And this is the remake, so it's like, oh yeah. So in the actual game, it would say, please insert disc 1. Sorry, please insert disc 2. And that's it. And the game just continues. Like, so to be fair, Metal Gear Solid 1's disc swap has the credit of one, scaring the fuck out of you because it does the exact same thing that the game over screen does. Because that's what the game over screen looks like in Metal Gear Solid 1. And it does get props for that, but like it's such a wait, what? Whereas the Final Fantasy games always had this cool set piece. It was just like, yeah, this crazy thing happens, and then the game swaps the disc, and I love that. I always love that. To Metal Gear Solid's credit, the stuff that happens before, like immediately before this point in the game, is quite the set piece. So like no bagging on Metal Gear Solid 1 here. I love Metal Gear Solid 1 to bits, but my goodness, could you not have had a less eventful bloody disc swap? And a lot of games just kind of go for that. Whereas FF7 and 8 and stuff like that, FF8 disc swap. Let's see. I kind of wish I could just sit down and play through that game and show you what it's like to play these games. So oftentimes there is a wait a minute. This is after the disc 1 swap. So it didn't even show what happened. Oh my god. Who unleashed Rampart? Yobo did. So this is where disc 2 starts. It takes you to a completely different place. So we don't get to see the disc swap here. One day I'll play yeah, so this is what it displays. I always thought this was such a cool artwork for the disc 2. Like that's what I love about these games, is that they always showed cool artwork, like FF8 disc swap artwork. Oh, come on. So like for disc 2 it has like this, and then disc 3 it has this, and disc 4 it has this. It's such a cool little like tidbit to have this extra artwork in the game. But then so FF7 does something similar. The fun thing about FF7 is that FF7 will randomly select from a bunch of different artwork when it asks you to swap discs. So it basically just has like this placeholder thing at the bottom for which disc that you insert, and it just displays all these like really high. So it actually goes into high resolution mode for these screens to show you this really cool artwork of like all the different like characters. So each character gets their own artwork to display, and the game will just randomly select one. Um and and that's neat, I suppose. I kind of prefer when they're I kind of prefer when they're like predefined so that they can better match the tone. FF7 has a tendency to pick this one after well, certain events happen. Um um and then you got the 9 disc swaps as well. So the 9 disc swaps I don't like as much as the 7 and 8, but I still think that they're really cool. I still think it's really nice that they stop to show you these cool pieces of art, to be like, yeah, let's swap over to the different parts of the game and stuff like that. Like these are really cool. Unfortunately for Final Fantasy IX's sake, the disc swaps get removed in the newer ports of the game for like the PS4 and the PC and stuff like that. Like the disc swaps are entirely removed. They don't get it just doesn't ever ask you, and it doesn't ever show you this artwork, which is another reason why you should play the PS1 original of FF9. FF9's definitive version is the PS1 original, if you ask me. Because the remakes, while they introduce neat features like fast forwarding and faster loading times, um, FF9 just doesn't feel the same on the PC. And part of the reason why is because of the menu. So in the original PS1 version of the menu, you get this very succinct menu. It actually looks really nice. I always love this version of the menu because of how succinct it was. And in the remake, they make they like, look at this. Like, so rather than having overlapping so like in the original you get these like overlapping elements like the menu and the time and stuff like that that overlap really nicely with the rest of the display. And in the remake it has to be touch friendly, so we made them have these really big buttons that take up a lot of space and nothing gets to overlap. um and Also, like, I don't know, the font just looks ugh. I don't like the font nearly as much. It just kind of, there's also this random bar at the bottom. You can't really see the background that well in this version. I don't know. I don't like this menu. And the same thing goes for the item menu. So in the original, you got this really succinct item menu that was like it was slim and it looks nice and it's easy to navigate. And then in the remake, this is what they did to it. It's, can I actually get a high resolution image for once, please? Yeah, like, look at this. It's like, oh yeah, we got to make it so that it works on mobile now. And like, what's this shit down the bottom here? Hold on a minute. Like, what's this shit? Look at this. It's like cut off. Like, what? Like in the original, you could they put it up the top here, which is where negative space is. Like in the original, there's this big negative space. Nah, we got to put a bar down the bottom here and have the cursor cut off. And Like in the original, like this is a really nice menu. I loved this menu in the original. And then when I saw it in the remake, I was like, look at how it's like I don't like that it's effectively designed to work on a mobile phone. And don't get me wrong, like I'm all for inclusivity with platforms and stuff like that, but like I just wish that like I don't know, maybe if the PC version didn't have this, like, and it was just the mobile version that was like this, I wouldn't mind, but it's like every version. Um and I just can't. Like this is a reasonably nicely laid out ability menu, and then oh yeah, oh it is 5 equipment slots. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst. It could definitely be worse, but I don't know. I just kind of like the originals menus better. But anywho, but so like they changed portraits, they made it like so this menu interface thing happens in battle too. So in the original you got this really nice looking this really nice and succinct looking battle menu over to the left here, and then like this transparency filled like list of the players. This is an emulator error actually, because that's supposed to display transparency all throughout the numbers and stuff like that. But it looks really nice. They've put it together really well. Um, and then in like so this is what they did for the PC version for the remaster. The menu takes up a lot more space, I think. I suppose it's comparable. It's like a bit. I think it's a bit taller. They basically just added a bunch of spacing to everything to make it mobile friendly. So now we got this weird command menu, and this is what it's like in the PC and PS4 versions and stuff like that, where it's like you don't need it to be this massive ass menu, but that's what they've done, and so um, I wonder if I can get like the magic menu. The moment I put in magic, it's giving me Magic the Gathering cards. Um, let's see if I can find it. How about item menu? How about ability menu? No one's taken a screenshot of it. So one thing that they actually don't show you that well in these screenshots is that in the mobile version, when you pick a oh, it's not so bad actually. I thought it was worse than this. Um that's not the PS1 version, is it? I don't think it is. Um huh. Here it is. Yeah, so they have this really big ass looking so because they're trying to get it to work on a mobile phone, they give you these big ability menus and stuff like that whenever you select anything in the new version, in the remaster version. Whereas in the PS1 original, it uses a much more succinct selection menu. See, it looks like this in the original, which I think looks really nice. Yeah, see, it kind of keeps within its area. It doesn't really overtake anything. And you can tell that they knew that they were having this problem um because um because there's like transparency options for these menus now. Um and you could see it in that other screenshot I was looking at. But anywho, I think I've exhausted my description of all of that stuff. I shouldn't have gone off on such a tangent, but I think I needed that. I think I needed to go off on a tangent about a game for once. Just to take my mind off things. Although I really should take my... I really should play this game to take my mind off things. I do feel like I take forever to do these things now. Sometimes I do wonder if I should play games on stream or not because it takes me longer to do them on stream. Maybe if I just did them... maybe if I just played them by myself, I'd end up saving so much time. But the thing about it is, like, that's part of the fun. Part of the fun is streaming because I get to talk to people. I get to do stuff. It's not just about min-maxing getting through a game as quickly as I fucking can. Are we without music? No, we're not. Okay, we're good. We have music. I just can't hear it because my air conditioner is fucking loud. Where did the remote go? Remote for the air conditioner has vanished. Wonderful. It's under the couch. How am I going to get that? Okay, give us a sec. It's difficult to get shit out from under the couch without getting up. Oh, no, don't do that. That's my Wii U controller. Let's set that to 18 for now because it's really hot today. Okay. So let's sit down and read this. Okay, deals high single damage, targets one hit, consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. That's just like a more powerful version of this, which might be nice. Deals high single target damage, 5 to 7 hits. Use weapons element. Each hit can consume 1 foretell to deal 200% more damage. Critical hits don't remove the foretell, but still gets damage increase. That's actually pretty neat. Deals minimum single target damage or medium. Heals allies by 30%. Okay, that's actually a really useful one. Deals high dark damage to all enemies, 3 hits. Fair enough. So then we got this one, which is deals medium single target dark damage. Why is it set to like not do anything? There we go. So applies mark to the target, deals low damage to all enemies for 2 hits. Deals medium single target damage, uses weapons element, consumes foretell to increase damage for delayed target's turn. So I actually kind of prefer going this route. It's got the healing. Deal medium target damage, uses weapon element. That's actually like better than the other one. It's just weapons element instead of dark. So going down this route for this side might be better. Applies 5 foretell, also deals damage and applies foretell to every other burning enemy. Deals low dark damage to all enemies. So if I go down this route, I get the heal quicker, but I can also go down this route. I've got enough. And I actually kind of like these ones better. What's this one? Deals medium single target damage, 2 to 6 hits. Applies 1 foretell per hit. Cleanses an ally of their status effects and propagates the target's buffs to all allies. Ooh, I like that. Target ally plays and gains 4 AP. Deals extreme single target damage and applies foretell and can break. So what I'm thinking I might do is I might go this route up here to get this, and then I might go this route to get this. Now, Card Weaver deals low single target physical damage, propagate target's foretell to all enemies. Ooh, it's not bad. Plays a second turn, plays shell and powerful, and rush to all allies. That might be more worth it to me than this one. Twilight Dance deals extreme target dark, extends Twilight duration by 1 turn. Targeted ally deals double damage. Absorbs allies' health and enemies foretell to deal increased damage. You know what? I think I'm going to go this route for this one. And I'm going to go down this route because I want this one. Actually, if I think about it, so 1 plus 2 is 3, 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 6 is 15. So this one's just out of reach. But what I can do is... Well, actually, what I could do is I could get this one and then go for this one instead. So if I go 1 plus 2 plus 4, then that would be 7, and then I would get 7 remaining. So 1 plus 2 plus 2 is so that's 3 plus 2 is 6. Sorry, 5. And I won't be able to get any of these other ones, but I could either get one that applies mark, or I could get one that or I could work my way down here and return to say that Albert is super cute. Oh, thank you, Dogfather. You're cute too. Albert admitted to me that he is very adorable. No, wait, hold on. I didn't think about that. Okay, let's take a look. See, so what I think I might do. See, this one's just more worth it. But I want this one, so let's go for this. And let's go for this. And let's go for this. And then let's work our way down to this one. See, I like this one. I want to work my way down to this one because I want all set. All set seems good. And I could get Searing Bond, but I'm not really after any of the stuff here, so I'm going to save up and work my way down here. As for the rest of them, well, I can't get anything, so rest. Okay, let's go this way, I think. Find your way through the Gestural Village. I think I was supposed to leave in the other direction. Back at camp. Oh, I see.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
Well, we all survived. Not everyone did.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a gestural champion until your gamage?
Eh.
Well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah, maybe.
Sounded like she didn't have much of a plan.
I still can't.
What was your plan?
Well,
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a gestural loves their work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
Well, they did a great job designing your arm. It was quite a creative assignment you gave them.
Well, when
Oh.
life gives you lemons.
When life gives you lemons, you
Losing
make
an
those
arm is
blast those
quite a
lemons to
lemon.
bits with your
Yeah,
laser
it's not
cannon.
lemonade.
What should I play? This one. What's over here? Nothing yet. What's over here? Hello. Wait, where's Mael? Mael is just not here. Odd. There's a cave over here, and that's where this guy is. But where's Mael? Whoa. What? Huh? Who are you? You the one who was supposed to watch over the lost Jezreel kids? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, it's me. You've done a very poor job. Such disrespect. Can't you see I'm saddened? Okay, sorry. Wait, you're expeditioners. Yeah. Perfect. You like killing stuff, exploring the world, and then dying, right? Well, I need your help. I've heard of the lost. You've heard of the lost Jezreels, right? The Jezreels who disappeared after the fracture. The ones the searchers are searching for. Well, when the searchers find one, I watch over them until someone from the village comes to pick them up. But 9 of these mischievous imps ran away from me. Well, until you brought one back. Your cooking must have scared them away. How about I cook your face? How about I cook your face? Sorry, I forgot I needed your help. I need you to find them. They could be anywhere. I really wanted to become a searcher. But they'll never let me be one if I lose more Jezreels than I find. You see them, tell them to come back here. They'll listen to you. They like humans. For every Jezreel you find, I shall reward you with the most precious of treasures. Is this treasure gratitude? What? No, who would trick someone like that? Good. Thanks, brave people. Here, take what I already owe you. Oh, I got a thingy for thingy. Is that for now? It is! Haha! Done. Perfect. Look at this motley crew. I'll accept your compliment. You're still the cutest, though. Cuteness competition. What I need to do though is I need to draw more like emotes and stuff, because I don't I don't draw as much as I'd like to. Part of the reason why is because life has just been so busy lately. I wish it would stop. It'll be nice once I'm on leave. I don't know though. I'm going up for a Queensland trip, and I'm not sure how that's going to go down, because it's turning out to be such a schmozzle. I'm tempted to just cancel. I'd love to go up and see everyone, but also at the same time, we've got too many people. Speaking of my own, of emotes, I have a few on my own now. Unfortunately, I do not stream, so I'll not be using them like that. Lol. Well, that's good. It's always good when we get extra emotes and stuff like that. I always love seeing new artwork. It's good. I may not be the best at drawing myself, but I do love a good artwork. Add to party? What? Wait, so I only get 3 party members? Can post a few in the Discord? Oh, yeah. I don't think people are going to care that much. Like, as in, I don't think they'll mind if you post stuff in the Discord, is what I meant to say. It's still got that bloody Obra Dinn gif that I posted the other day. I should put this back on my face swapper. It swaps face. Swap face good. It swap face like this, and 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 this. Oh wait, no, this one. This one. I love that one in the bottom left-hand corner that's like, it's got the big thingy. I demand Angies. You go no, Angies. The only way you'll get Angies. I swear Error is obsessed with that emote. That munch emote. I shouldn't have made it. I made it on a whim. That's one way to get the angry eyes. Man, I wish I could draw that good. I'm not very good at draw. I try, but the thing is, like, my ability to draw any good is equal to spending hours and hours trying to make it look nice. Some people just come by and they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just draw thing. Hello. I can't talk to him. I wish I could do stuff. So I got a weapon, didn't I? From Thingy Bob, didn't I? You also have the hardest mug. Okay. Like, I wonder what it would be like to have a mug with a picture of yourself on the mug. You'd just be like, yep, no, that's a picture of me. The one of my favorite mugs that I have in real life is the mug that's got a picture of Shinji holding a mug that has a picture of Shinji holding a mug on the mug, and it's like a mugception. Where is it? I should have I should be able to find this mug. Should be able to just be like, Shinji mug. Yeah, see, it looks like this one. Actually, I think it might be like a custom artwork. I think it's this one here. And it's wonderful. I love this mug to death. It's so good. Shinji mug, yeah. It's so good. Like, you got to remember to hold it with the right hand. So he is holding it with his in this picture he's holding it with his right hand. I think on mine it might be the other way around. And you have to hold it with your left hand to make it look like you're holding the mug. so that like you're holding it in the, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like what a stupid bloody oh my god. I'm not quick enough on the draw with the laughing. Oh my god. I kind of want this. I want this one. I would buy that pin if I had any money right now. What the fuck? We got furry Shinji over here. Wait a second. What's this? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's Grommet. What the fuck? It's just, yep, Shinji with shades. Shade-G. Wait a minute, wait, no, I accidentally zoomed. Go back. There was a thing I spotted. No, I can't find it now. If I'm not careful, I'm not gonna remember. There it is. There we go. Wonderful, excellent, wonderful. Okay, enough of that. Shinji mug. I just realized I've just looked over to the left to see my stream manager, and I've opened up the cover art for Final Fantasy IX in this like little box in the center of the screen. And now I've just got this super ultra wide with this tiny little, that's only displaying this tiny little cover of FF9 on in the center of it. Okay, enough. I got a weapon apparently. Noram Sakaram? Abyssaram? I thought I got a weapon from winning the... Oh, geez. This weapon is, like, way better. Isn't this the weapon I won from... winning the tournament? Okay, so you're here. Hi.
Maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer in the village.
You missed the chance to meet Eskie? No way.
Yeah.
MD_Dogfather says hi.
Hi. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so many rewards. I gotta stretch now. I've only got 10 minutes left in my stream and I'm not gonna make any progress. Oh my god, whatever shall I do? This is awful. God damn it! I gotta stand up now. No, I need to not take care of myself. I need to spend hours in a chair for the rest of my life. I spend too much time in this chair.
Maya,
I'm okay. We stick together.
Stick together. No more shrimping. I'm not shrimping. I have wonderful posture, just so you know. I can't afford not to have good posture. I'm too tall. I already crouch over for everything. So if I don't, then then things will get way worse. Also, my parents forced me to play piano when I was a kid, and that does a lot for your posture. Also, I'm sitting in a couch, not in an office chair, because office chairs suck. And this couch has lumbar support, which is nice. And it's not sharp piece of wood in your back kind of lumbar support either.
maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer in the village.
Missed the chance to.
Maya,
Oh, I already
Okay.
read this. Gustav, listen. I know that you... See, the thing is, I don't like the trope of the main character being, like, overly protective of a person and saying you should stay behind and all of this sort of stuff rather than coming along with. And normally I hate it. Normally there's no reason for it. Like, legit no reason. But when I see it here, Gustav promised everyone back home that he'd take care of Mael. That he'd make sure that Mael was okay. And Gustav, the first thing that happened to him when we got to this land was, like, most of the expeditioners died. And then he woke up in next to an area where even more of them were just slaughtered. And he was so overcome by the distress of seeing this that he almost just shot himself then and there. And knowing and like experiencing that firsthand has probably really like scarred him and made him think this place is extraordinarily dangerous and all of that sort of stuff, and that even the slightest hiccup could result in the end of our lives. And so I can, for the first time in like any game ever, I kinda get it. I kinda get why he'd say, hey, this is a pretty safe looking place. Maybe you should stay here. Now that we've got extra people to help. It's still like I still think that you know it's dumb and that we shouldn't do that, and obviously Mael's going to come along with. But for the first time, I think I'm sitting here and being like, yeah, I understand why Gustav would say such a thing now. You know, like after what he's been through, after what he's seen firsthand, I totally get it. I get it. Like, I see why he'd say that, why he'd think that was a good idea. So long as he's not overly persistent about it, Curator offers his services. Because in a lot of instances, like, being overly protective like that ends up ruining the relationship with people, you know? Upgrade weapons. So in order to get higher than this level, we want polished chroma, so some of them take 2, whereas others take 1. So if I upgrade this weapon, it actually tells me what it'll become too. That's nice. So 329. So this would be 308. I see. So let's up the Lancer Am. And now it takes 3, I see. The thing is, I don't want to pigeonhole myself. I think I'll, Ram. 362 and 388. So the element is nice. B defense is nice. I don't see much potential in the other ones is all. Maybe Sakaram. Let's see how Sakaram goes. Yeah, 215. It's not really worth it, is it? Oh, actually, that's agility plus 6. Oh no, plus 11. I thought that was plus 1. Yeah, okay. I'd rather upgrade the Lancer Am. Oh shit, I didn't think about using them on other people. Whoops. Shit. Well, I fucked that up. That's fine. It's fine. I'm sure there'll be more. Upgrade tint. Okay, so they're no longer small. I think Skiel might 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get them all up to 25, I think. So I got 9 left. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Gustav, and you know what? Let's give Skiel some, and that should do. Okay. Wait a second. That looked like it was going to be a thingy. Okay, I think we're done. Check up on the others. Remember the current objective. Oh. Hello.
You okay? You've been quiet since we left the village.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Want to talk about
I can imagine.
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
Mhm.
Farm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
That was so long ago.
Yeah.
You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Yeah, we were.
That was a good project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Hmm.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
My question is, what happened to Aquafarm 2 and 1? Find and recruit the legendary Esquire at Esquire's Nest. Should help us across the sea. Right in the journal. Gustav finds a spot where he can be alone. Spend some time writing in his journal. He writes about Jestrels. He knows how happy his apprentices will be to learn that they exist. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
Gustav heads back. It's interesting that the game
Believe it.
forces these camp segments.
Esquier.
The Gestrels and Esquier. The tales are true.
Do you feel something?
Huh? What? Why are we in 4x3? What? Who are you? Hi.
White hair. Who are you?
Alicia, I told you to stay home. It's not good for you to see this.
What?
Yes, I understand. It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come.
Huh?
You're only going to make things worse for everyone.
Huh?
Take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace. This is your only warning.
I can't wait to see.
Maya?
Huh?
Hey. Hey.
It was him.
The fuck was
I
that?
saw him. The white-haired man and this woman.
Where?
did
What are you
you
talking
see?
about?
Mael, breathe. Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I'm gonna make things worse for everyone.
Oh,
We
damn.
were all frozen. I couldn't. It was like a waking
It's
nightmare.
okay. It's okay.
What
It's
else?
over.
You said there was a woman.
Luna, maybe later.
She had a mask, and
I know this is hard, but I need you to focus, okay? While the details are fresh.
Luna, ask her tomorrow.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Listen to me. You're safe. Do you understand? Okay? It's over.
The worst part about it is that he can't really say that she's safe and that it's over, because it quite literally just happened out of nowhere without like any kind of like even though they were at camp, they had no protection. Like, how can you say that they won't just randomly show up out of nowhere again? Holy shit. I wasn't quite expecting that. I was expecting them to just talk and the game to just move on. And I was like, and it's just like, wait, what?
Feeling better?
Yeah. We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Eskier's nest.
What if I don't want to do that? What if I want to faff about like 5 times more? Wait a minute, I'm like... Oh, I see. So that's like inside the thing. I want to find out what this back entrance it was talking about was. Oh, is it this? Ancient Sanctuary. Oh. Expedition 63. Yeah, so I already visited here. Oh, I see. This was the way I came in. And I had to go all the way around to get back in. And that's why the back door is open. I see. So this is the normal entrance that I use to get in here. So this door has been opened here, and that allows me to access the village without needing to go through all that. So this is the village. I thought it was going to be like a back entrance to the actual village and not the thing. What the fuck? Oh my god, huh? And this is the other side of the ancient sanctuary. Yeah. Okay. So it wants me to go to Escri's Nest. However, I have another expeditioner. So I want to go to the markets and buy the stuff for the fourth expeditioner. I think it was you that sold it, right? No? Oh, I got a new Pictos. Neat. Okay, so now I got Demo Nam. Wait, no, I own that. Critical Moment I don't have, but I can't buy it yet because I don't have enough money. I need more money. What? This guy does journals. Who are you? Nope, and not even swapping characters changes that. Yeah. You're out of stock. You were selling wooden swords. I can't afford healing Mark either. I'm gonna have to do some like fighting to get more Lumina. But there was somebody who was selling stuff. Who like it said I have to find another expeditioner in order to buy it. Really buy a book from you? Nope. Bummer. Can I buy a book from you? Hi, door. I don't know why I even came in here. That being said, I do have to head off, so might just rest here. And that's saved. I have to head off because I need a bit of a rest, so I need to get something to eat. I need to do some chores around the house. So, yeah, I'm gonna head off. good doing chores. I got too many chores. I wish I had less of them. I really do wish I could sit down and just play this game for like a day or two, but I can't. I gotta do stuff. Christmas is next week, so... But anywho, well, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I will catch you later. Hopefully I'll actually do the Thursday stream this time. I didn't do the Thursday stream last week because I was just a bit overstressed and I needed to get some stuff done, and so I needed to wrap presents and stuff, and I just kind of needed the extra time. But anywho, I will hopefully catch you. Oh, wait. Thursday is Christmas. But I stream at 7 p.m. So, like, I might be able to do that still. I might be able to do a Christmas stream. Because my Christmas stuff is at lunch. It depends. I might give it a try. I might see. It might be nice to wind down after the event. So, I may be streaming. If not, then, well, I just don't. I wish I had a place to say whether or not I'm streaming, but to be honest, like, if I do it in my emote channel or something like that, or my Blue Sky account or whatever, then it just becomes a massive, sorry I'm not streaming today, sorry I'm not streaming today, sorry I'm not streaming today fest. And I kind of just, and I get the feeling most of the people who watch me stream are just like wait for the notification. Oh, for a second there I thought there was a cat in my backyard, but no, it was just the barbecue cover flying about. What's it doing over there? Okay. But yeah, so I may or may not. Also, the Saturday stream afterwards, I'm not sure about. I might end up just... I may not stream for a bit after that because I am going away for like a week, so... But yeah, so just look out for the notification. If you get a notification saying I'm streaming, then that's the thing. Don't worry about the schedule until the new year. It's fine. Who needs a schedule? But anywho, I will catch you all later. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon or evening or whatever it is. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Bye.